Hello and welcome to another episode of Disney Movie Investigations. If this is your first time watching, welcome to the show. Each episode we take a look at a movie that is featured on Disney+. On this episode, we are taking a look at the 2011 romantic independent comedy, The Art of Getting By, starring Freddie Highmore and Emma Roberts and Rita Wilson. And if you are enjoying these videos, please do hit that subscribe button. That way you will be notified with each new episode. But for now, sit back and enjoy this episode of Disney Movie Investigation. So like I said, today we are covering The Art of Getting By. This movie was released on January 23rd, 2011, and it was written and directed by Gavin Wiesen. The production companies were Island Bound Pictures, Mint Pictures, and Atlanta Pictures, with it being distributed by GG Films, Golden Crest Films, and Fox Searchlight Pictures. This had a budget of $4 million, and it did a box office return of only $2 million. So there was really no production history about this. I find with these movies that are not that successful, unless they're a catastrophe, there's not a lot to them. But this one, unfortunately, there wasn't a lot to it. So let's take a look at the cast. So we have Freddie Highmore, who plays George Zinovoi. Emma Roberts, who plays Sally Howe, Michael Araganago, who plays Dustin Mason, Alicia Silverstone, who plays Mrs. Herman, and Rita Wilson, who plays Vivian Sargent, and then Blair Underwood, who plays Principal Bill Matterson. So in terms of the plot, the story goes is that believing the quote that you are born alone, die alone, and everything else is an illusion, George doesn't see the point of life, school, or homework. Then he meets Sally, and he now has a reason to go to school and make friends, even if he's not ready to admit to himself or her that he likes her. The school's principal and art teacher introduce him to an alumni and a successful artist named Dustin, who can help guide George along his life path. But other distractions start surfacing, and George might not even be able to graduate from high school. So in terms of some trivia, this movie had its premiere at the Sundance International Film Festival in 2011, and a soundtrack was released featuring 12 tracks of independent artists. And Emma Roberts was actually nominated for a Teen Choice Award for Voice Movie Actress for Romance or Comedy. So would I recommend this movie? I think the movie is okay. The story is a bit predictable. Emma Roberts' performance is well worth the nomination. She's great. And you can really tell that the character is complex. Unfortunately, I think for Freddie Highmore, his performance is not the greatest. And the character is not able to create any empathy. And I found it really hard to want to go on this journey with him, as he comes off kind of like snobbish. And so it just really is hard to connect with the character. Overall, I think the movie is okay, but not one that I'll be watching over and over again. It's an independent movie, and I can see why Fox at the time wasn't really keen on really promoting it, because again, it was just a movie that you watch once or twice and you're kind of over and done with. So definitely worth checking out, but not one that I would run right to. So thank you for joining us on this shorter version of Disney Movie Investigation. If you've seen The Art of Getting By, definitely please leave a comment below on what you think of the movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Please let me know. So for our next video, we're going to look at a Disney classic as we take a look at a movie that's a mix of animation and live action, as we take a look at a personal favorite of mine, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So until next time, I hope you have a magical day, and we will see you real soon.